Hello and welcome. My name is Jessica Gem. In today's video, I'm gonna introduce a cool project that I've been working on recently. As you may know from my D&D story videos, I've been in a long-running campaign in the world of Celestia, of whom the residents are a part of two different groups of people relevant to this story. The mortals, who are the true inhabitants of the sphere, and the celestials, who started falling from the sky for no currently known reason. But where did they come from, and why? How will they make a place for themselves in this new world? That leads to the point of this video. I'm working on a manga comic! Alongside the world's creator, James Seifer, we'll be bringing the people and places from his mind into a readable and visual format. The comic will start with the story of the original campaign in this world, involving the very first arrival of Celestials, the Founders. The focus for this series will be telling the story of this group, the things they learn, the adventures they undertake, and the friends and enemies they made along the way. Significantly more enemies than friends, I think. And now, a very brief intro to the characters that we'll be following from the very beginning, who are all pictured here. Alice, the cautious, paranoid, and shy human wizard. Ash, a seductive and obsessive, but caring human cleric. Remus, a human noble obsessed with money and quick to lose hope. Sakuto, the anime protagonist, but this isn't an anime. He is a fated human monk. The man-beast Wukong, a violent barbarian who punches first and doesn't ask questions, ever. Shiro, an anxious yet patient, dark human rogue enjoyer of various substances. Bernie, a spunky, bossy gold fairy who uses her excess energy to her advantage as a ranger. Karma, the friendly barbarian halfling who does what she wishes, when she wishes. And the fun fatherly figure and dwarf artificer, Draker. This group of 9 strangers, to both each other and themselves, have to find a way to survive in this world that seems dead set on, well, making them dead. This series is going to be for young adults plus, as there will be gore, sensitive topics and fictional events, language, substances, and all sorts of shenanigans spread naturally throughout. The point isn't to be specifically edgy or sexual or anything like that, just to tell it how it is in a D&D adventure and, by extension, life. Kind of. For now, the pages are all in a colored sketch form done by yours truly. The layouts and details in place and readable, but not fully clean or rendered at the moment. We mostly want to gauge interest for the first little while before we full dive into making a finished product, since it is very time consuming even as it is. As you can see here, I'm making a poster for the first part, which will be used as advertisement for our Patreon launch. The first few pages will be available for free right away, and those who sign up to support the story will be getting each of the pages a month before everyone else. Our plan is to release a few pages a week, which can also be found in the Discord server linked below. All of it will be available publicly eventually, but some funds would give us the ability to put more time and effort into them to make sure we're providing excellent content. So if you have enjoyed some of my story videos, like Dungeons & Dragons, or even just consume various genres of anime, manga, and comics, I'd be super grateful if you check it out. As far as this art piece goes, I put each of the characters in order depending on general importance to the first part, made a separate chart to line all of their heights up, and plotted them in the perspective that I wanted this group shot to be in. Each of them gets a pose that suits their personality, which is also complemented by the way that they style the arrival uniforms, both by how they wear them, and any modifications they may have made. As I was making their anatomy and looks, I took into account their stats, so the stronger they are, the more muscular, the higher charisma, the more attractive, etc. I didn't stray too far from my usual process, and I think it turned out very cool. If you are even slightly curious about the story or the art, I would be incredibly grateful if you gave the first few pages a look. This project is going to be really awesome, and I would love to have you along for the adventure. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're interested in this project. That's all for now, so farewell and have a wonderful day.